Let's take a look at some of the scenic locations on South Lake Tahoe. South Shore has a natural shelf that extends out quite a ways into the lake, which is a great place for paddleboarding. This beach is called the Thomas F. Reagan Memorial City Beach. Next up, we'll check out Tulak Historic Site. Back in the 1800s, people would take a train from San Francisco to Truckee, California, get on another narrow gauge train to Tahoe City, and then get on a Tahoe steamer to go to South Shore. The Tulak Historic Site preserves the former summer estates of wealthy San Francisco families, featuring the Baldwin, Pope, and Valhalla estates, which showcase the Gilded Age architecture and history. Today, visitors can explore restored homes, a museum with Washoe Tribe exhibits, gardens, and a boathouse theater, with activities like guided tours, blacksmith demonstrations, and special events like the Gadsby Festival. The site, managed by the U.S. Forest Service and partners, offers a glimpse into Lake Tahoe's past as a luxury resort destination. You can take a tour of Anita Baldwin's cabin. She was the daughter of Elias Jackson Baldwin. Anita was a philanthropist, world traveler, equestrian, composer, and poet, to name a few. Anita's life was marked by her deep appreciation for the arts and commitment to philanthropy. She was born in 1876 and died in 1939. Her little cottage had all the fine features of modern day life. Even including indoor plumbing. Noted as one of the oldest standing structures in the Tahoe Basin, the Pope House was built in 1894 and is over 100 years old. Built in the 1920s, the historic Pope Estate Boathouse notably housed the Sheik, the fastest motorboat on the lake, owned by George Pope Sr. The boathouse is now known as the Valhalla Boathouse Theater, a community performing arts center. This boathouse was used to store and restore boats that were used by the estate. we have a picture of the famous Tahoe steamer that was used to get people from North Shore to South Shore. There's also a nice hiking path along the shoreline that goes for a couple miles. A few places you have an excellent view of Mount Talac and its famous cross. In the springtime, early summer, you'll find the aspens all leafed out again finally from a long winter. Just remember as you're hiking out in the forest that you are indeed in bear country. One of my favorite flowers in the Tahoe Basin is Wyethia, commonly known as mule's ears. It's a drought-tolerant perennial wildflower in the sunflower family. Another stop you might want to take is Fallen Leaf Lake. It's another deep glacier-carved lake, a lot like Tahoe. However, the road getting back in there is pretty tricky. It's very narrow and pretty rough in spots, but it's well worth the drive. Next up, we have Glen Alpine Falls, located at the far southwest side of the lake. The drive around Lake Tahoe is noted as one of the most beautiful drives in the world. However, if you're from Nebraska or Kansas, you might have a little white knuckle experience. From South Shore to Emerald Bay is a road that gets pretty windy in spots and cliffs on the sides. This road does close in the winter time. As you can see, it's pretty hard to plow. In the summertime, it's hard to find parking places. You can see anywhere where there's a wide spot off the side of the road, there will be people parked everywhere. You continue to climb to the top of this ridge where you have a view of Emerald Bay on one side and Cascade Lake on the other side of the road. When you finally reach the Emerald Bay Viewpoint parking area, which is a paid parking area, you have some really great views of Emerald Bay and the island. Emerald Bay is also one of the most photographed areas in the U.S. and maybe the world. A little further down the road is another paid parking area where you can park and get this view. The Fanette Island Tea House is a historic stone ruin in the middle of Emerald Bay. Built in the 1920s by Laura Josephine Knight, owner of the nearby Vikings Home Mansion, served as a whimsical retreat for afternoon tea, though today only the stone walls remain. Also located here is viewpoints of the Eagle Falls and the Eagle Falls trailhead to Eagle Lake. This wraps up a tour of things to see around South Lake Tahoe.